What's going on, guys? Got a little update here with this machine. Sorry I haven't had any videos out here recently. Been trying to get the house under control for our little one that we're expecting. Been doing some trail riding and been doing some shows, so my videos have kind of slacked off. But anywho, just a little, want to show you a little update on this machine. So, finally, we have our tire carrier up here. This is a one-off tire carrier that my buddy welded for me. It's actually two pieces of a already existing tire carrier. The first one I had, it was just this here portion up here. It pivoted up, but it would have not worked with those speakers. And at the time I was not buying the speakers that sit behind the passenger like the OEM. Plus, even if that was to work, even if I did do that option, having this box here, it would be hitting this box, be hitting my cooler, like everything in here would not be working. Plus, it was like I had to put over 300 pounds on it to get the thing to come down. So option number two I went with was buying this hoop here that had the tire holder stud up top. All fine and dandy, but if you are on a trail by yourself, which I do not recommend, but if you are by yourself, getting a single tire up off of that hub is very difficult. Not only that, but you need a thin wall, deep well socket to get the lug nuts all the way down on there. I'm kind of a taller fella, so reaching up there by standing on that tire was be okay, but it just didn't work for me. So talked to a buddy of mine, and we ended up coming up with this idea. We took both of them and condensed it into one. I can't thank the boy enough for helping me out. All we did was just use these existing flanges right here, welded it to this hoop, tied it in here, here, and here, and we put this graded metal up here, or expanded metal up here, in case I want to run something other than a tire up here for some odd reason. And it works. Put some grade A bolts in there to keep it from moving. So all I gotta do is adjust my whip lights. I should be able to get them here and set up like I used to run them, no problem. Mount my fire extinguisher back up here. But if you see one thing on this tire, we kind of designed this on purpose, was to have it kind of slanted like that. It's kind of hard to tell. Video don't do its justice, but we had it flat and it didn't look right. Plus with the body line of it, the body being angled and that being angled, it looked good. Not only did it look good, but also you only have what, yay much, barely, let's see if I can get a good front view, barely that much sticking over the roof. We hit a tree or something, it'll go over the tire a lot easier. Honestly, my light bar is probably going to hit the tree before my tire, well, for obvious reasons. But if my light bar hits that, my tire will probably hit it, and I try to make sure stuff don't hit the old light bar. I am selling the spare set of stickies I have to a buddy, and if you know anything about the Roxzillas, they are a radial tire, so that means they are directional. You can only run them on one side. Now, having a spare Roxzilla, you're taking a chance of not having the correct side, so theoretically you'd have to carry two of those tires. So I hopped on the old power of Google, and I found a rock crawling tire, so our day will not be ruined. That is a non-radial, and this is what we're going to be running as our... This is the Pro Armor Crawler XG is the name of it. You can kind of see the sidewall pattern on it. I am pretty curious how these work. These are not a sticky or a soft compound. They are not directional, which is awesome. And then I've got another wheel coming in to match that. However, I don't think they read the message of getting the bead lock in white. So I think the bead lock will be in black. Be alright, I'll just take the bead lock off one day and we'll get another white one. Other than that, updates I have done to this. I have a different brow light. It's the Infinite Off-Road brow light. It doesn't do all the cool crazy shit anymore. That was just a headache. And I also got the Infinite Off-Road turd signal kit for the headlights as well. So now my headlights are technically street legal. I will not need those. I broke one of these on a trail, finally got it replaced. And if I break another one, I'm just ditching these mirrors that have the turn signal and just getting some regular mirrors. Same style, but with no flasher. And before I go ride this weekend, like I said, I have to put all this junk back up here. I've also got to take these two wires and put my light up under here so I can see in my cooler, and put my light up under here and here so I can see down in the storage box. I say put a light here. I'm actually going to more or less put it like here so it's shining down this way, so when I open my box I can see down in there. I'll kind of play with these lights, kind of hold them up there, kind of put them up there with a little tape, figure out what I like before I actually secure them. But yeah, this thing is finally coming together, other than all this dirt on here that I could have sworn I just washed off. But oh well. That was rude. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a quick update on this turd that I like to drive. And if you enjoyed this video, whatever, channel, like, subscribe, follow. Stay trashy and feral. I'll see you on the trails.